Hi everybody, hope you're having a relaxing day. Let's talk about the quarantine workout that we're going to do today. So today the emphasis is going to be on the midline and the posterior chain for strength. So we'll have some mobility and some warm-up movements to do. So mobility is going to be 45 seconds of a chest stretch on the floor. We're going to do an up dog for 30 seconds. We'll do 45 seconds of a chest stretch on the other side, and then another up dog for 30 seconds. We'll go through these movements. Then we're going to do the warm up. It's going to be 1 minute each of these movements. Glute bridges, single leg glute bridges, all right, going left and right, 30 seconds each. We're going to do glute bridges, the GB, glute bridge walkouts. Then we're going to do flutter kicks, shoulder taps, down dog, and then a push-up to a down dog, all right? So let's talk about these first mobility movements. Chest stretch on the floor, laying flat, arms gonna be bent, 90-degree elbow bend. I'm gonna twist open, do a little nice shoulder stretch, kind of right in there, hanging out for 45 seconds. And do an up dog. This is kind of obviously the opposite of a down dog. I'll start in the plank position. I'm actually going to flatten my feet. I'll show you that. Get a little stretch there. And then slightly engage still and press, extend my hips to the floor. So I'm not relaxing, I'm intentionally pressing my hips down. A little stretch there, nice engage in the shoulders, hanging out. Stretching the abs, stretching the hip flexors for 30 seconds. Then I'll do my left side stretch for the chest, twisting open, arm out there, bent at a 90-degree angle, hanging out for 45 seconds, taking deep breaths, stretching out the chest, all right? And then I'll do another up dog for 30 seconds. Then we'll get to the warm-up, glute bridges, pretty standard stuff. Feet planted, hips raising and lowered for 1 minute. Then we'll switch to single leg glute bridges, one leg up, one leg down. Kind of attach them at the knees. Lift the hips, up and down. 30 seconds on one side, 30 seconds on the other side. Then glute bridge walkouts, feet are planted, my hips are lifted. Walking out with the heels, engaging in the hamstrings, and then walking them back in. You'll really feel this, engaging those hamstrings right back in there. Okay, we're gonna do that for a minute. We'll do flutter kicks, hollow body position, like to lift the chest a little bit, tuck the tailbone under, point the toes, kick the feet, right out here. Hollow body for extra points. All right, this is okay too. Hands underneath the butt, right there, flutter kicks, short, quick. Shoulder taps in that plank position. Here, trying to widen the feet, tight in the glutes, everything else. Left and right, shoulder taps. Try not to shift. Then we got down dog position, just in that, pressing the heels down, flat back, pressing to the floor, feeling the stretch, stretching out the hamstrings for 1 minute. Then we'll do push-up to down dog. I'll just go right into a push-up, dropping, touching the chest, pressing out, pushing the butt back, stretch. Once and down again. Pressing the butt back, stretch. Tight tummy, push up, and stretch. We'll finish all that, and then we get to our WOD, which is 5 sets for quality of 10 double dumbbell Romanian deadlifts, 15 moving planks, 20 weighted glute bridges, 25 AbMat Sit-ups, and we'll take a 1 minute rest after all these rounds. So every time we do all 4 of these movements, we'll take a 1 minute rest and we'll do it again. Quality over quantity, okay? So double dumbbell Romanian deadlifts, if you have 2 weights, all right, 2 dumbbells is good, 2 odd weights. I got 2 bottles of water here. Feet about underneath the hips, soft knees, tight tummy, extend the butt back, bending at the waist, feel the stretch, squeeze. Right? If you have a single implement, I got a kettlebell here, it's a little heavier. I like this one. It's good to go. Just make sure you don't let that collapse your shoulders, right? You want to stand up tall, square your shoulders, all right? Get those rhomboids and those traps working. Bend, here, feel the stretch, squeeze, and squeeze, right? Moving planks after that. This is going from a plank position on the hands to a plank position on the elbows. Trying not to shift. Again, this is the challenge, not shifting left and right. Squeezing everything tight. Drop it down. Press it out. Opposite one. Press. Down. Press. Right? Not kind of shifting back and forth. We'll talk more about that when we meet. Weighted glute bridges. Plant those feet, grab some sort of weight. Softly on your hips. Raising it up. Squeezing the glutes, a little weighted. Glute bridges, be intentional at the top till we get a little pause there. After that, 25 AbMat sit-ups. If you have an AbMat, good for you. If not, don't worry about it. Just making sure you're practicing that control. Those feet are gonna be out right here. Squeezing, reaching for the distance. Controlling, coming back. Pressing the tummy in. Control, back down. Make sense? Now, we're gonna have a little cool down tomorrow. We're gonna go through some stretches, focusing on the glutes, hamstrings, upper back, and calves. If you have ideal stretches that you like to do for those things, you're welcome to do that at that time. We're gonna take about 10-15 minutes as a group, as a class, and go through these together, and I'll have some suggestions for you when we meet up in class. That's it. It's good to see everybody. Stay safe, stay cool, calm, and collected out there. We'll see you in class.